Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how I ran this $1,000 Mexi account all the way to almost $4,000. Currently, we're sitting at 3,700. We had a high of 3,850, and we took one small bad trade. Not relatively a bad trade, it just didn't go in our favor. So we cut our losses very quickly. So we're currently sitting at 3,700, and I'm planning to run this all the way up to $10,000. So if you guys are interested in following along, make sure you guys, like that smash button, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want to follow along with me, then you guys can join the VIP, which is going to be linked in the description, or you guys can join the Discord. And that way you guys will be able to get one-on-ones with me, as well as some of the other mentors in the server, as well as get access to all the tools that we use to trade meme coins, as well as trade perpetuals. So without any further ado, let's get started with the video. So first thing is you're going to want to have an exchange set up, and the main ones that I like to use is mexi.com as well as KCX. Now both of these are absolutely amazing. Honestly, like I probably use both of them like equally. I do prefer KCX a little bit more sometimes, just because the fees are literally like practically zero, especially if you do limit orders. But Mexi is really good in terms of, they do list a lot. I mean, KCX does list a lot with like lower market cap coins. So essentially what we're doing is we're going to be shorting, meme coins. So we could see we're pretty much green. I just opened up a couple new positions. So we're green on this one, and this one we're getting paid in funding. So we've already made 30 cents in funding because the funding rate is paying the shorts right now. And we have this one, and the ones that we're not paying in, or we're losing a little bit in funding, it's barely anything. So pretty nice because this one just turned into green. So we could go ahead and look at the positions that we're currently in. So we're in this pawns one here. So we can see we've traded this one a lot. We shorted, and then we closed our position here. Short, and then, short. So we've been shorting this like a lot. And honestly, I'm looking for this to go to zero. And we have a lot of other positions that we could, have opened as well, but I'm just kind of managing the portfolio. We're only exposed about like, I want to say $900, $800. So about, 20-30% of our portfolio, which is, really good. In case if, the market does turn around really hard, then, we can just quickly get out of these. Once this does go a little bit lower, I'm going to move all my stops to break even. That way I'm not going to lose anything on these trades, and it can only be in green, right? Obviously until I hit take profit, which is going to be around 70 to 80%. Now, one thing that you guys can see is that I have 1x short on all of these. Now, this is a challenge account, so I'm not really like stressing too much about it. With my main account, I'm usually a lot more sized into these. So this was just a challenge account. It's been literally like 2.5 weeks since I started this, and we're already up, almost 4x. Now, you guys can do this with literally any amount of like money, whether you're starting with $100, $1,000 like I did on this account, or you can start with 5,000 or 10,000. But this is a really nice strategy because you guys are able to essentially, kind of go AFK, right? You don't have to be at the computer 24/7. Obviously the trenches are super hot right now, especially on, Robinhood chain. BNB, not as much right now, but Solana and Robinhood are getting the most crazy volume right now. Obviously we're on Friday, so it's the weekend, so it's going to be a little bit slower. But overall, like the trenches have gone, absolutely crazy ever since Ansem dropped his own coin. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not really shorting his coin, because I don't really see any, benefit in shorting it, because he could just tweet something and it can go absolutely ballistic, right? Versus most of these other coins like Cash Cat and everything else, I made a good amount shorting it earlier. So you can see I was shorting the top right here, short. You can see I'm DCAing into my shorts. So if you guys really want to understand how we're, entering in these positions, you can see I'm getting in all at the highs here. This one was still a decent one because it came down. We got up on the second bounce. It bounced one more time, and we're shorting, and then we closed our short position here, shorting again at these highs here. So if you guys want to be able to follow along with me, make sure you guys go join the VIP. It is an absolute steal if you guys are really serious about trading, because if you guys lock in and trench or trade futures with us, you'll literally make your money back in like less than a week. And honestly, like bro, like most people, it's the price of like lunch money for the day. So like if you guys go on lunch break from your job and you just like it's literally the price of lunch money. So like if you lock in, and decide, you know, that you want to try it out, feel free. We really do break down a lot of our strategies in there, as well as use a lot of special tools when it comes to perpetuals. But not only that, also for meme coins, a lot of good traders that we have in there that are always in the trenches. So make sure you guys go check that out. It will be linked in the description. There's credit card and crypto payments, so anything works, as well as bank transfer if you guys do bank transfer. But yeah, so KSEX, the reason why I like this one a lot is because you don't have to KYC, you don't have to do any ID. It's basically just like setting up an Axiom account, but you do this with your email, and the fees are absolutely amazing. And yeah, we can see like the current balance is just very, you know, 3.711. We were at like 320, 330. So it kind of just fluctuates a little bit, obviously, as like, you know, these, you know, this one was in green. So we're really just being patient. These positions we're not holding for like, you know, 30 minutes. We're holding these usually for a couple days to like 1 to 2 weeks. You know, especially as the hype's dying out. For example, Cash Cat has just been going slowly to zero ever since the highs. And we can even go look at the Ansem coin, because I do think I played that or jumped into that one as well. Let me double check. Yeah, so we did jump into that one. I wish I would have shorted up here at 400. That would have been absolutely insane. I did short around these, you know, bounces here. So on these bounces, this bounce, this bounce, this bounce, and we ended up closing everything down here. So we made, I think it was like 40% or 50% here. It would have been obviously super juicy to catch it up here, but you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Actually, I don't know, maybe I think actually I didn't start the challenge until like around here, so that's probably why. But it would have been a very free short, because 400 million on, you know, any coin, you're gonna have a retracement at some point. We did have a retracement here, but we were looking, you know, most retracements on these meme coins are going to be around 70% at some point, at the minimum. So that's what we're trying to catch with all these. So super free. There was another one, let me find it. This one was going absolutely like nuclear to the downside. I have it on my phone. It's called Sherwood. Okay, so this one's like some sort of like tech protocol. Let me search it up. I believe it's listed, and I actually did trade this one in spot, trying to catch a bounce. So let me hop onto spot real quick. Okay, Wood, crazy name. So this one I'm a little bit tilted about, because I closed my position a little bit too early. So I ended up buying this around this low. So, and it went a little bit below, and it came back up. Or no, sorry, let me zoom out here. Okay, so I bought around here. It came up, I didn't sell, and I ended up closing almost for break even, like $50 loss. And then it kind of did nothing, and then it shot up here. So I could have made an, I threw 1,000 USDT at this position, because for what my thesis was, this was like got absolutely nuked to like pretty much zero, and it's holding this support pretty well here. You know, obviously because throughout this whole time it just was getting absolutely slaughtered. So here it's holding, obviously not like perfectly, but it was holding. So I was expecting some sort of bounce. And honestly, maybe this bounces to like the 5-6 range, but I'm not going to be playing it out here because I don't want to be buying in this range. You know, obviously I was entered in here, so it would have been comfortable if I was a little bit more patient. But yeah, we're looking for these coins that have a lot of opportunity. I'm looking for coins that are brand newly listed, so we have bots for that. You can also check new listed as well. So these are all the coins that are new listed, but we're not shorting every single new listing because that's a very risky thing to do. Obviously, a lot of them do go to zero, but we're looking for coins that, you know, are newly listed but that fit our criteria, right? Because if you don't have a proper strategy in place, then you're going to get wrecked every single time, even if you're using lower leverage. So that's one thing to be very careful about. So, you know, we're looking and making sure it fits our criteria to make sure it's not just an obvious scam coin. This one was super free to short. I wish I got it at the top. I wasn't able to short this one, so I tried to grab it at the bottom. We could see like this coin Unk here. This thing is basically already dead, right? So this is not something that we're looking towards shorting. It says, yeah, new listing, but the risk to reward, right? Sure, it might go down a little bit lower, but in terms of the upside, yeah, it can go up, you know, one tweet and it can go up crazy, right? Or somebody talks about it, it can go up crazy. We're looking to be shorting these, you know, on the way down, or where it starts getting close to these super overbought signals, which we use tools like RSI for as well, and a lot of other tools, right? But primarily we're only sticking with meme coins or very like, you know, trash utility coins. You know, for example, the coin that we were looking at before, like Shearwood, which was one of them, or also this other one, if it can load, Pawns as well. And we can see like Hoodrat, this is meme coin, Ket is meme coin, Juggernaut is meme coin, Tendies is meme coin, Cash Cat is meme coin, Jimothy, all these are meme coins. And there's a couple other positions that I'm going to be looking forward to opening soon. I'm just waiting for them to come to my price. But if you guys like these kind of videos where I break down, you know, these perpetuals and, you know, positions that I have opened and the accounts, like, let me know, because I know a lot of people do, and then some people are like, you know, very focused into meme coins. So I'm trying to get, you know, a little bit of both worlds, because there is a lot of money to be made in crypto in general, in trading, not just in meme coins, but in perpetual markets and prediction markets as well, if you guys can play it right. So I want to be able to get, you know, as much of, you know, info as I can to my audience, because I know a lot of people like to follow me for perpetuals. I know people like to follow me for meme coins. So I want to be able to be giving out as much useful sauce as I can. And this is honestly what's been working for me, right? I've been trading Bitcoin, I've been trading, you know, everything else. But like, it's just, I feel like if you guys want to have a really solid strategy, this is the strategy that's been working for me the most consistently. Because Bitcoin leverage trading can be really good until you have a flash crash event, something like this, right? Where we go all the way from like 100K all the way down and everybody gets leverage wiped right here, right? This is basically impossible to get leverage right, because currently I'm using isolated leverage. So like the most I can lose on this position right here is 150. The most I can lose on this one is 340, the max, right? It's not going to take my whole account. So if you don't have proper risk management, then you're going to blow absolutely everything. So if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you guys like that smash button, and make sure you guys go join the Discord. And yeah, till next video.